one more example where we need to use polar coordinates to find the volume of the solid bounded by the paraboloid and the plane z equals 1. I will show you the graph in a second, but I can also tell you that you don't really need it if you don't know how to graph paraboloids and planes. So let's see what we have here. Z is the function that will go inside of the integral. Z will be here. And then r, d theta. But since the volume is given between the paraboloid and the plane, we also need to figure out the volume between the top surface and the bottom one. So it will be z1 minus z2. Well, you don't have to memorize it this way, but basically this is z1 and this is z2. The volume between them should be put here inside of the formula. Let's convert everything into r if we can. 7 minus, let's factor out 6 or minus 6, x squared plus y squared. That can be written as z equals 7 minus 6r squared. Very nice. We found the first one that will go inside over here. 7 minus 6r squared. And it says bounded by the paraboloid and the plane. The picture will be needed to know the order. Is paraboloid below and the plane is above, or the paraboloid above and the plane is below? Paraboloid is a parabola in 3D, so it's basically a cup, either standing like so or like so, and the plane z equals 1 cuts the cup. So we need to know which one is at the top and which one is at the bottom. But at least we know the first function. The other one is already given z equals 1, so no magic needed here. You just know that the other one will be z equals 1. So the other one will be minus. And which one is minus? That's the one is at the bottom. Okay, then I guess we have to draw the picture. We need to know if paraboloid is higher than the plane z. The thing is, the picture of this paraboloid looks like so. It's concave down. How do I know? Because we have minus x squared and minus z squared. So the larger x and z are, the larger your x squared and y squared are, the smaller your z. So that's how you know it's concave down. Or in general, if you have pluses here, it's concave up minus concave down. Z equals 1 makes a cut. So if x is a million and y is a million, 7 minus million is a very small number. So z equals 1 makes a stop of this decay. For example, it looks like so. So the plane z equals 1 is below. Thus, it will be minus 1 inside of the integral because of the top minus the bottom idea. Double integral, and it's going to be top and the bottom. R, dr, d theta, parentheses or brackets. And now we need to figure out the limits of integration. Very easy for theta because paraboloid is symmetrical and the whole rotation happens for the whole circle. So this kind of intersection will give you a circle. What kind of circle? Let's find out. When z is 1 here, you need to find intersection. So it will be 1 equals 7 minus 6 x squared plus y squared. Find what is happening with x squared plus y squared. It's going to be x squared plus y squared equals 6 divided by minus 6 divided by minus 6. So it's just 1. Oh, so it's a circle with the radius 1. So the maximum radius we can have is 1. It means this intersection here is a circle and the biggest radius we are allowed to have is 1. So now we know that theta is from 0 to 2 pi, radius is from 0 to 1, and the integral is ready. So as you can see, it's not that bad. In general, if you don't have a picture in front of you and you just build the integral and you messed up, for example, you put 1 minus 7 minus 6r squared, then the volume result will be negative, and it will give you a hint to switch the order. So you can just fix it at the end. Why not? So, kinda that's all we needed here. Let's solve the integral. The integral will be from 0 to 2 pi, from 0 to 1. Let's solve. 7 minus 1 is 6. 6 times r is 6r minus 6r squared times r is r cube. I'm multiplying by this r. dr d theta. Now I will show you a nice trick to speed up the process. Integral from 0 to 2 pi d theta can be taken outside because there is no variable in terms of theta, and all limits of integrations are numbers. 0 from 1, 6r minus 6r cubed dr. That is a property of integrals. Check some previous notes you have. The first answer is just 2 pi. The second one you actually have to integrate. It's going to be 6r squared over 2 minus 6r to the 4 over 4. A bar from 0 to 1. Numbers are very nice, so we can plug really fast. It's going to be 2 pi multiplied by 6 over 2 times 1, that is 3, minus 6 over 4, that is 2 pi, 3 minus 6 over 4, let's see, 3 halves. So 3 minus 3 halves is 6 halves minus 3 halves. That is just 3 halves. So 2 pi multiplied by 3 halves. 2 and 1 half cancels out, and we end up to have just 3 pi as the finite answer. Keep it as 3 pi. No need to approximate pi, but if you want, it's 3.1459, so it's something 10 point something something. Very nice, and the volume is positive, so my order was correct. If you go to negative volume, for example, negative 3 pi, right? Then just go back and switch the order, because it's very possible that the plane is higher than the paraboloid. That's fine. A small mistake like this is not too bad. So you just switched which surface was at the top and which surface was at the bottom. Good job for working hard.